morning, good afternoon, good evening, however you may be. Hello, Peter, Melanie, Lois, such a lovely surprise. June Hansen, Dawn Stewart, Vicky Bush, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. It is a gorgeous, as Peter said, a beautiful day here on the East Coast. Thank you for joining me today. Sophia, it is windy. It is a bit windy out, but... How's everybody doing? Hello, Monica. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Candace. And of course, we got the star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Sophie Lofi. Slayer of dragons. Chomper of lobsters. Right? She's like, yeah, just give me the goods, eh, lady? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'll give you a bigger treat today. Have just a small little chewy one. Are you a good girl? Of course you are. How's everybody? Big hugs to you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. What was everybody up to? What was everybody up to? I'm just gonna go back to chat here. Hello, Miss Lori Clark. Da, da, da. Okay. Cleaning mission complete. Nice, awesome. I bet you were cleaning like no tomorrow. She is totally. I mean, like, come on, she's adorable. So I just enjoy every single moment we have with her. Every single moment. I mean, look at that face. If you saw my Facebook post, like from a post I made from 10 years ago, her face looks totally different. Like the same, but different. You know what I mean? So, oh, Kelly Quilts. Oh, cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Hot cuppa. A nice hot cuppa. Okay, so we're going to work on the Fox and Rabbit. I'm sure people are up to date on it. I am not, but I'm okay with that. It's a pattern I'm getting throughout this year. Doesn't mean I have to finish it this year. I will try, but there's no guarantee. It's probably not likely, but I will get to it. I'm enjoying the cooler. We are here too. Let's see. I think we had the AC on a little bit on Saturday because I had the doors open, windows open and stuff like that before the boys got home, just for, you know, to air out the place. Hey, Katie Crafts, welcome in. But today, and then we had rain yesterday. Rained. Big rain last night. This morning, just, did we have a little bit of rain this morning? No, I don't think so. I woke up nice and shiny. So, yeah, it looks lovely out there. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful summer day. Right in the gap of those trees there's actually a truck. That's the trail. That's the Trans-Canada Trail that runs through our property. And there's a truck on there. I think it's our neighbor's truck. Like who does with the deals with the cows. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, Carla Preston. Welcome in. Hello. Oh, hold on. Get all the buttons in there. We had a thunderstorm last night. Now it's cool and cloudy. Nice change in the freezer. I bet. Sometimes it just gets so... But cheers. Welcome in. I did get this far on that project. Look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. 72 here. I don't know what we are here. Hold on. I don't even know where my phone is. Hold on. Good morning, Suzanne. How you doing, Suzanne? It says it's 66 Fahrenheit here. I put my phone to Fahrenheit, so I'd be like, you know, in with the cool kids. So, how's Suzanne today? I'm putting this kit together and it has so many 1-inch squares, like 1,000, truthfully. Oh, no. Is it a pixelated one? Is that it? Or is it like a character that you're putting together? So, working on June and July together, only have one corner done. Okay, there you go. And that's another thing too. You want to have a few months together, then, you know, you can go for that, right? So, you could go for that as a putting it all together. So, yeah, I thought it turned out cute. I just got to put the names. That's all. I know, right? It made me happy. So, all right. Hold on, I got fuzz in my eye. One fuzz gets in your eye. I had so many bits and bobs of scraps of the gray and the black from trying to do some of the blocks. There's more blocks in the house. Pop offered to rip the paper off of them while I was working today. So I have only just a handful of bits left. So we'll put, I think we're only going to have only 9 circles. But that's fine. It's better than nothing. It's better than kicking the pants of the frozen muckaluk. So, you know, I think it'll still look really nice. And then I'll grab another fabric that that'll be a solid border that kind of puts it all together. So, thank you. Thank you. I really like it. He turned out cute. Cute. Okay, so I have not printed off any since the April. I think I've downloaded May and June. I didn't do July. Obviously, I can't do August yet, so. It's cute, isn't it? Doing good here. It's rainy and crazy humid here today. Yeah. Lori, Cherries Jubilee by Stacy. I feel like I'm missing that. By Stacy. It's the... H2? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's clearly, I can't even speak English. Clearly. All right, let's plug away at this, okay? Yeah, so 66 Fahrenheit. Sun with a little bit of cloud, but I don't know where the cloud is, so maybe later. We'll warm up by getting back into this project by finishing off this little border here. Okay, and then we'll get in on the inside. It's who? Okay, alrighty. Hey, I love you so. Hi everyone. I have half both June and July done. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah. But that's okay. We signed up for it, right? We signed up for it. And I want to see our beautiful results. And I don't want anybody feeling bad that they're, you know, still in January or something like that. Don't worry about it. You know, it's all good. Okay, I got a question for you ladies. If I wanted to cross stitch on an item, I've seen Allison do it, and I should ask her, but since you all are here, maybe have different recommendations. It is something that you, a stabilizer you add to your project, you stitch on it, and then it washes away. So, but it's already gridded. So you could do like a cross stitch on like a pillow or a shirt or a jacket or a tote bag or something like that. Like that's already, you know, it's already a bag, right? And you just kind of add this grid to it and then do your stitch and then it washes away or pulls away. So I guess which depends on what you're stitching it on, but you know, is there any suggestions? Working on Nomi's cross stitch? Okay, I'll have to look into that. Well, that's right. You know, it's not a big deal. You know, and don't put any pressure on yourself. You know, that's where stress, you know, those little tiny stress balls come from, and you really don't need that in your life, right? This is supposed to be a time for relaxation and reflection and, you know, talking to people that enjoy the same thing that you do and sharing patterns and or suggesting patterns, I should say, you know, only if they're free. Sure. But you know what I mean. There's so many beautiful artists out there. Waste canvas. Okay, thank you, Pat Riemenschneider. I stitched last night for the first time in a week. Yeah, how did it feel? I think I know what you're talking about, but I've never used it. I've never used it either. Hey, Gladys. I've never used it either. So, and I have a black kind of, I don't know, I guess it's a rayon jacket that I wouldn't mind doing the sashiko on it. And I thought if I could get some of that grid paper to help me in some sections like the arms and the body, and obviously to help grit it out properly, because I don't want it looking like a 2-year-old did it. I would like it to try and learn some things over the years, and would like to put that in a nice expressive manner on a lovely jacket that I could wear out. So do I want to just leave it all nice and crazy, or do I want to put our Mom and Pop Quilt Shop logo on the back? Do I want to put it on the sleeve? Do I want to put it on the front? Do I, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to decide into what scale do I want to have it. I kind of feel like it would be good on the sleeve, like your arm sort of thing. Like, but hello there, April Green. How you doing? And there's some stuff that's stiffer than others, and you could just kind of like pull out the threads or the plasticky bits or something. I don't know. It's just I've seen a few, and I've been confused by it. So we're just plugging away on our pink April flowers. I guess they're little vases and then flowers. That's what they're going to look like. But right now we're warming up because we haven't worked on this at all. Not at all since the last time we touched this. So, and that was here on stream. So, yep, bad me. But I was focused on the little Harriet, sorry. The little Highland Coo that I was, yeah, it's done. I got the box all ready to go. I just got to stop by the grocery store and grab a couple little snackies and then off it goes. It is Tuesday. Hello there, Miss Alicine Stitching Quilts and Floss. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. And it's actually a cross stitch Tuesday. Though we do like just calling it Stitch Tuesday. So, but today is cross stitch. We're working on the fox and the rabbit, trying to catch on April. Not on our April Green, but on April's project. The month of April. I've seen Becky Thompson Power Tools with Thread talk about it. That mesh stuff. Wash away stabilizer, something like that. Like I said, I've seen Miss Allison put it on a T-shirt that had friends, and I've done the stitch myself. I had friends in like a little spool and thread and thread, needle. I think a pair. I'm not sure about the pair of scissors, but anyways, it was really cute. So like, I thought if I could set myself up for the path of success to doing the Sashiko stitching on that jacket, I really would like the mesh gridding to help guide me properly than just going in with a ruler and making marks, because I find that even the thickness of the marker that you're using progresses over time, and things just don't kind of line up the way they should, right? So it's her birthday day. Okay, we'll have to wish her happy birthday. Thank you very much for a reminder there, Lori Clark. Appreciate it. There's so many birthdays in the months of June and July and August. It's like it's wowies. Every time I'm hopping onto Facebook, it's like, oh, gotta wish happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. A lot of summer babies. But other than it's gorgeous here. It's a lovely, lovely Eastern Coast day. I don't think it could be getting any prettier. And of course, you can still see I have March to do, but I'm working on April right now. So I'm working on what makes me happy. March isn't going to go anywhere. I know where it is. I know what I got to do with it. Another time, another place. Did anybody go and hang out with Katie, the Greenland quilter, on Saturday? I suggested, because I know she was on for 12 hours, and you guys went over and showed her some love, and I was busy hanging out with the boys. They just got back, and I just wanted to spend time with them. We literally just sat on the couch chatting and eating dinner and hanging out, more chat until it was time to go to bed, and, you know, just catching up on their 2 weeks away, and seeing whatever else house destruction I decided to do besides rip up the bathroom floor. So, you know, what am I supposed to do when I'm left home alone? It's my first time. I figure these are the things you do. Waistcloth, maybe it's waistcloth too. You stitch on it and pull it out. Pull it out and away. I believe that I got it through the Hirschner's catalog. Hey, Linda Lindsay, how you doing? Welcome back, June. Hey, when I give my friend her gift now, that's the Little Star Project. My friend's granddaughter was born on Saturday. Oh, lovely. Congrats to them. Awesome. Good. Now ready for the heat that we'll be having for a while. Starting. Oh, tomorrow. For how long? How long do you have for that? I've got the windows open. I got the back window open, both side windows? Yep, both side windows. And I got the screen, you know, magnet thingy over the door. Like, goes back and forth. That's so good. It's so handy. I just got to remember to scoot the car up a little bit more, because then I can see straight down the driveway into the highway. Like, literally, I can see straight down when I sit in my sewing spot. I know when the mailman's come, if who's coming in the driveway. I can see everything from here. Oh, I finally got a chance to pick up your box from the post office there, Miss Allison. Thank you so much. We'll talk about the couple other tops that you have here, so I can get them sorted out for you. And thank you very much for the goodies. I saw it, and I have to bring it back. I have to bring it out to the shop, so I forgot to do that. My hands were full earlier. I was trying to bring my laptop back because Marcus had my laptop. I lent it to him, so I had my old one, which was not it was like barely surviving, barely surviving. Okay. So we got all that sorted. Now let's figure out the rest of what we have to do here. So yeah, there's been a couple of suggestions. I'll just have to look it up and make sure I'm getting the right thing. Make sure helps it if you keep the pattern in the same angle that you are stitching. Other than that, you're going to get right confused right quick. Okay, and then 2, 3. I believe. Yes. That's much. If we in part of what we call the Ring of Fire, it could last a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Oh, yay. So far they're saying a week at most. Okay. 30 pairs of jeans, some brand new with tags, lots of laundry to do. Oh my goodness, nice. Like for you to wear, or are you gonna try and sell them on like Facebook Marketplace? Make a couple bucks. Okay, and then one ends and we go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, that's good. Oh, got a short tail here. Yeah, I just want something that's going to help me keep nice and straight on my sasha coat stitches when I go to work on my jacket. Hold on, let's go back around for a second. They fit nice, fantastic. Good for you, girl. Good for you. And are you going to wear all 30 of them? I don't even have one pair of jeans. I have pants. There we go. Okay. Turn this back over here. The tail was so tiny. Oh, check it out. Isn't that cute? So cute. That is such a cute wedding gift to give somebody. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. And I think you could adjust at least 2 of the other ones to be a baby announcement if you just wanted to do one of the mice. You can have one of the mice with the piece of cake. That would be super cute as a baby announcement. Or as a birthday gift or something like that. And then what was the other one? I forget. I think it was the champagne glass. The one in the you can just hang them out in the champagne glass and the happy birthday. You know. So I've never looked good in jeans. I just don't do. I had overalls. I wore overalls for the longest time because I just felt more comfortable in overalls than anything else. So, and plus I was doing like a lot of yard work and farm work and stuff like that. So those were very handy, right? At that time. She turned out cute, didn't she? Or both of them. I mean, them. Cleaned out my friend's dad's house so he could live better. The pants were the only thing that fit, but I have 5 bags of clothes for Goodwill. I'm going to wash them first. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers for fears. No for fears. Oh, my back is so tweaky. My goodness. Look how pretty it is outside. The little tractor that comes around and cuts the grass right by the electric fence there, the little wire, he was around this morning. So he was like buzzing around all the little fence. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Good morning. Choking on life. Cheers. Choking on life. Yeah, I do like overalls. Overalls are good, and I find them very handy. Thank you, Lois. Cheers to you too, my dear. She's working on her eagle, everybody. Give a round of applause for Lois. Working on her eagle. Make her husband so happy. You got this, Lois. Claps in the chat. I feel that way with, I kind of like this project here. Hello, my balloonist. Hi, everyone. I'm listening while on the road from Albuquerque back home to Tucson. Very nice. Very nice. She's on the road again. She can't wait to get on the road again. Her and Riley. I worked all day yesterday on filling in a mother's tree pattern for my family names. I got back to 1722. My 6th great grandma. I have to wait for the 46 count fabric to arrive. That is so exciting. So exciting. I asked my mom if she wanted me to do one and I did one like from her line down, like the siblings and then their kids, and then that was it, right? Like just like Marcus was there and so on and so forth from Kent and I. And that was it. So she didn't want to go above that. And I knew because she had like obviously issues in her family, right? So that is amazing. I can't wait to see that come together. Hopefully you're going to like film the progression of that. It would be lovely. All right, let's get back to stitching. With one more sip. You made 3 stitches. Lois. Oh my goodness. You're crack-a-lacking me, babe. You're crack-a-lacking me. Too funny. You're too funny. Okay. You can have a little challenge to yourself, like so many stitches, you know, and work that way if you like. There's a few people who've got that in their little arsenal to help motivate them. Let me do 100 stitches a day, 150 stitches a day, or 200 stitches a day, or something like that, you know. How long does it take you normally to do 200 stitches? Maybe you could time yourself, and then if it's within a certain time limit of allowing yourself that time to work on that project per day, then you know, set it in your schedule. Put it in a journal. I know some of you are journalers. I'm more of a notebooker, jotter downer sort of thing. Yeah, I'm like the bullets. Not necessarily like writing the story. I just like, give me the bullets. That's cute. I like that. I'm on an old whip, a mystery stitch along called Bountiful by Fat Quarter Shop 2023. Is that the one where it was fall? Is it like a harvest? That one? And was it in your VOD videos that you did last? When you did your little parade? Okay, so we're working up our way from the vase up to do like the explosion of the flower. So let's just make sure we're counting. Double, triple counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get to the center. We know that center bit right there is 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My grandma did my grandpa's line and went all the way back to 1666. Any records from Britain? Oh, in records from Britain, sorry. The Joneses are royalty, mostly earls and whatnot. Nice. Kelly Quilts. I'm not stitching anything right now. Working on a Halloween table runner. Wendy style. I'm learning curve. And I am doing some figuring out as I go. Nice, fantastic. I'm glad you're learning. There shouldn't be no slowing down on the learning. That's for sure. I've got to run to a podiatrist appointment. I'd be lurking. No, it was a real bright spring-like flower. The baskets. Yes, I showed them. Okay, I got confused which one it was in. Okay. Hopefully everything's getting to be okay on the podiatrist appointment. Okay, let's double check that we had what we're looking for here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we are. Okay, so let's work up the biggers, like the north, south, east, and westies on these guys, and then I'll work the smaller little bits off the ends. I just find that it kind of makes things all set balance for me. Okay, so this is actually a 3 or a 9 pack in the center here. So let's finish that off. It being its 9 pack. The boys said their trip back was beautiful. No rain on the way back, which was awesome. Because there's usually rain at some point. But there was a few accidents, of course, in Quebec. But and unfortunately, that's what happens when, you know, lots of people are on the roads. Accidents happen. The 9-pack around the center. And we're working up here. Go 1. Okay, there's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All the way to the tip. Okay, so 11 to the tip. Nine, 10, and 11. My mom did both family lines and was affectionately named the tree and the bush. Mom was the tree and my dad's was the bush. She was still working on it when I had school project with. Oh, that does sound like fun. Time for a shower, then have paper. Okay, take care there, Kelly. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Later, potato. Okay, and then we'll work up one side, and down the other. One, two. So this one, we got one on either side. Two here. One over here. Let's finish off these guys. And then 1, 2. Got one on either side of this one. Oh, that's actually that. What you heard there was a motorbike, or something on the trail. But the wind is really blowing. I don't know where the cows are. Hold on, let's see if they can. Yeah, no, that just happens to be a motorbike bipping around. So I wish I could claim it as the bike, or the cows. They're not. They were out there this morning. They were all laying down in the grass. So, sorry. Here, cheers, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Daniel Boone. That is so cute, right? You know, when you just realize, we all came from somebody, you know, and people had big families back then. You know what I mean? And no, it did. Honest to goodness, I had once before went to go. Are they behind me? Because the other field that they go in is like literally on the other side of the shop here. Like it's just a short span of dirt and then an electric fence. I mean the trees. It's the trees and the electric fence. But yeah. No, they're not there. I tell you, the babies are just so darn cute. They're growing so big. Oh my. Alright, and then this goes up for 3. Oops, forgot to cross one. That's okay. Yeah, it's very windy. But it's a nice breeze. It's a little cool though, which is kind of, this morning it was like, ooh, brrr. Had to shut some of the windows because it was that with the rain last night too. It was a howling. And then this is just 3 on the top. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice. Okay, hold on. Fixing to get more rain today. Yeah, like lots. We had quite a bit come down, and it was definitely like very rumbly. Sophie's, still lets us know she's not comfortable with, with Hurricane Fiona. Hey, Super Peace, how you doing? Welcome in. Grab our thread. My third cousin to Abraham Lincoln or so. It's been a while since I looked at it. My daughter has a responsibility now since she is more agile, can remember things better. And thank goodness, like for these things like this cross stitching the family tree, it's there. It's not just on digital, you can't have it if you don't have power sort of situation, right? Oh, my father's family had 14 kids and my mother had 9. Yep, big family. Yeah, my mom came from 12. And she was the only girl. She was right smack in the middle of all the boys. So, yeah, big families back then, right? So, and she was born in 45. So, nowadays, like for Kent and I, to only have one. It's just like you only have one kid. I'm like, yep, just one. Thank you. I can't handle more. It is a big family, yeah. What is it? Tracy Albert comes from like 14 or something like that, or she's got a big family too. Cheers, everybody! Cheers. You drove through a scary storm on Saturday night in Bracebridge? Ooh. That would be. Yeah, no, it's absolutely gorgeous out here today. I mean, look at it. Absolutely lovely. Cheers. Thank you, Suzanne. 11. Okay, I knew it was a lot. I knew it definitely was in the double digits. So, and Kent only comes from him and his sister. There's only 2 in that group, and then there's 4 in our family. I'm the baby of the 4. So, not that I count the second one. He's kind of a waste of space. Okay, there we go. But that's my opinion, and I'm allowed it. We're going to go straight south, and then we'll go across to the same decoration like we did right here. I had 5. Someone back in line had 22. Yeah, it sounds reminds me of the Duggar family, and you know how cray they are now. Like, seriously? It's almost the beginnings of a cult. That's how I feel. It's a bit on the cultish side. Okay, let's see if we can do this one a little bit more smarter. Since we're working our way up, we know this way is the 2. I mean the 3, so we go 3 because it's the complete mirror of this, right? It's this one right here, so we're just working our way down, right? Yeah, exactly. Next to the house next to where I grew up in Calgary, it was a half a duplex house where it's one house and it just either half just mirrors, but you do like backyards and front yards and stuff like that, right? So on the one side was my mom, my sisters, and I obviously, and then on the other side was a family, a husband and a wife, and then they had like 7 kids, and then I knew she was pregnant, so she had that one, and I babysat like a handful of the kids one night when they went to go do something. I don't even remember what it was. Maybe it was an anniversary or something or whatever. And I was like, forget it. I am never having more kids. I'm never having any kids, but at that age, being a teenager, it definitely is a nice deterrent. Looking after that many. And a baby, right? Being almost like a kid yourself, right? So, like, yeah, no, maybe not. Not for me. Get a board game. Do puzzles. Read a dictionary. There's other things. Or just practice safe. Practice safely is really just more the answer to the problem. This is the Fox and Rabbit. I am working on the month of April. It's called Cloister Garden. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Cloister Garden 2025 Mystery Sampler from Fox and Rabbit. It might be in the link below. If not, just go look that up on the interweb and it'll pop right up. You get to download each month. At the beginning of the month, they give you the next section. So this was April. This one was May. I haven't done May, obviously. And I'm still got many parts to do for March. This is March here. It does this. And then it's, yeah. I have done some, just not finished it. So yeah, so Fox and Rabbit. We needed to plug away at some of it today, so we're doing that. Hello, Miss Annio. How you doing? Hello, hello. I'm just sitting in my new industrial machine. On my new industrial machine and sewing bags. What machine did you get, Annio? What machine did you get? My mom was the oldest of 3 girls, and my dad was the oldest out of 3 boys. I have always thought that was strange growing up. I am the really only child. Yeah. Well, maybe when you have that many to deal with, it's just like, And me being the baby in my family, I just, like, I was, and I felt, I know it sounds weird, but, once we realized we were having a boy, like that day when Marcus was born, and it was like, okay, we're having a boy. I felt like my duty, in a way, was done, So, there is, depending on what you stitch at, there's super piece rows. It does tell you what you're going to need for canvas-wise for each of the stitch outs. So it is there on the website. So this one is going to be, for me, being the 14 count, is going to be about 30 inches by 30 inches. I'm a little bit, like about a ½ inch shy on one side, but I think they were allowing for border, like for a gap border, so I might be just a little shy on one side, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's going to be what it's going to be, and I'm going to love it no matter what. Oh, is that right? Hold on. Yes, okay. Whew, had a moment there. No. Then I turn around and have 3 kids? Yeah, right. My nan and her sister married my Jeepa and his brother all because... Yeah, I bet. Can you imagine? A global Dutch brand WF1335. Okay, I'm going to have to go Google that. Yeah, please do. On the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop Facebook page, if you wouldn't mind. Share your treasures with everybody, Annie-O. Yeah, I thought of actually getting a more bag sort of machine. Yeah, yeah, I have. Working on more industrial sort of materials, making more custom looking bags and purses, those sorts of things. Yeah, no problem there, Super Peace Rose. Glad to see you. Good morning from Northern Carolina. California, sorry. Just popping in for a few minutes. Hello, Del Marie. How is Miss Del Marie? What you doing today, Miss Del Marie? We're just working on April's Fox and Rabbit. Putting some stitches on it because it's not going to get done if we don't work on it. That's the rumor. It's the one I keep hearing all the time. It won't get done if you don't work on it. That could be a lesson for all things like, you know, laundry, cleaning, dishes. It's a bunch of dishes to do in the kitchen. Happy Tuesday now that I know what day it is, thanks to Lori. Hey, and also happy birthday, apparently. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Tracy Wick. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Cheers to you, my dear. Hope you're having a fantastic day and those girls spoil your rotten. They better. Okay, take care, June. She's leaving. Okay, sorry. Bye. Take it later. Later, tater. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let's go here for a second. Oops, sorry. I think I was already there. Let's tie this under here. And we'll start off on the other side. It's coming together. It definitely is coming together. Yeah, there. Thank you, Vicky. Getting all the flowers and the cake. I'm just graphing out my fabric cuts for 15 different fabrics on an old shabby fabrics pattern. They only give sizes per block and there are 12 blocks. Okay, and you're picking out your fabrics. Okay, gotcha. Just graphing out. Okay, graphing. Gotcha. Where you want what? Gotta make sure it looks cohesive and together and I tried to make stuffed chicken breast last night, but I put too much broccoli in it, so they just became like open-faced chicken breasts with broccoli and cheese. I'm like, oh, well, I really wanted like some sort of broccoli with it, right? So I was like, nope, this ain't working. So I became just open-faced. Broccoli and some Havarti cheese on split chicken breast. And then we had potato wedges. I made potato wedges. Hey, Deborah Holdman, how you doing? Up to my sister's Trottage till tomorrow. Nice. Fantastic. Glad you're having a good time with the fam jam and the girls. Hopefully the girls are with you. Pop actually's gone off bacon, and I realized with them being gone and like the little bacon that I did have, it actually really bothered me. So I need to not have bacon either if I would like to be more comfortable, you know, going forward. So I'm not sure if bacon's going to be in our diet anymore. So, but yeah, like maybe some thinly sliced chop or something like that, or like tenderloin, or even like wrap it with a thin slice of zucchini or, you know, something like that. Definitely would have worked. Or even a couple, I probably could have squished it together with toothpicks, but it didn't seem the point. It was like, yeah, whatever. But it still turned out good. Love hearing the birds. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Who's doing? Not me! Not me, but I'll lend you mine. Here you go. Here's some flamingos dancing your way. Was it me? Was it me? In your pocket. That was the other day. I was trying to set something up. The long arm had like restarted the computer and stuff like that. And of course, you have to set like the origin for the X and Y axis of the CNC part of it, right? So, and I was like, where did I put my glasses? I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, boop, they're on top of my head. Dork. Only as I moved and was like, you know, moving fast did I actually feel them. I was like, oh, they're up here. Duh. Silly Nelly. You're wearing them on your head. She sounds like, was it me? I put it back. I remember there was something that Balloonist and I, Mona, were sharing at the class, and I forgot what it was, but it was between the two of us. I remember, and she's a lefty and I'm a righty, so it would always end up on the other side of the table. I forget what it was. It wasn't very often. I don't remember. I mean, was it the Sea Ripper? I don't think so. Could have been. Oh, Sherlock, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, and then we'll go that away. But we'll first tie off at the back here. How you doing there, Lori? We'll get a couple stitches out of this. Flip. Start off here, work our way out. A couple more. Oh, nope. Alright, let's just grab a new thread. Screwed up. We'll tie that one under first. Okay. So look at my I finished it all. I just have to put the names, of course, right? I have to put the names. But isn't that just the cutest? I'm good, taking a break. Dropped Dawn dish soap on my room size rug. I do not recommend dropping soap. No. Oh. Oh. How would you even get that out? Wet vac? A shop vac? I know, it turned out adorable, didn't it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And I have dropped like one that was like, I was filling the smaller jug that we have at the kitchen edge, or like the sink edge, sorry. And with the big jug that we just keep refilling anyways, I had the top one and I went to go grab the cap for it, ended up bumping it, and so it went over onto the floor, and I just used like paper towel to get it up, but it did smell very sudsy in there for quite some time. Rug cleaner. Okay, that would do too, but wow. That spot will be so clean. Boy. Let's see if we brief threaded it. We can get a couple more stitches out of it. And then we'll grab the thread. Feel the wind on the building, even a little bit. Oops, almost. Sorry. There we go. So close. So we get like at least this 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's about all we're gonna get. Let's flip her over. Tuck her tails under our already stitches. Keep them safe. Keep them from pulling out. Super easy. Tuck them under something else. Clip a little clip. Oh no, like foam party. That's the one thing I guess. Hey, get Wendy in there and get her all bubble bathed up. Besides party. Da, 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 da. It's a suds party. Need to hem some pants for a motorcycle trip next month. Hate hemming even for myself. Oh, do you? I don't mind it. I did the boys' pants. I did Marcus's dress pants for his trip, so. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Once a 10-liter bottle of dishwashing detergent broke in the back of my car. Oh, no. We love that, right? She would. Oh, my. Oh, my. That seems like a lot. All right, let's go here. Reminder is member Zoom tomorrow. Usually start by noon Eastern, but you can always check in early, usually about an hour beforehand. I got it open up just in case people, from other different times will just want to get in there and they can chat before, hang out, make friends, all that sort of stuff. So remember, you have to be a paid member of our channel to benefit from having that lovely member Zoom 2 times a month. The link and usually password are in that section where you are a member, whether it's the guild website or the YouTube side or the Twitch side. Twitch side is usually on the Discord, so you can always find that information there. We appreciate it. Our channel appreciates it. It is my job. Thank you very much for helping our little channel. And you get a chance to win a very beautiful quilt that I'm working on. It's pink and gray at the moment, and there's lots of star blocks and log cabin blocks, and it's getting close to being done, and we're super excited to be able to gift it off to the next winner and then start the next project. I will there not have not touched anything since the last one. Oh, really? Alright, now we get to do the other little flowery part. Since it looks like we kind of did like the bulby part. That's kind of cool just the way it is though. Just that little shape. Could be a clock. It could be, an interesting cross. If you maybe did this one down a couple more stitches, you could totally turn that into a bit of a cross if you wanted to. Oh, welcome back there, Miss Allison. Thank you. Thanks for how was your appointment? Hope everything's okay and getting better. Okay, so now I'm going to work the way up from the centers to come out and do those little bits and bobs. Okay. So when you're talking motorcycle pants there, Deborah, is that like a bit of a tougher canvas jean, or is it like pleather, or what it is you got sewing through? so from this corner edge, which is right there, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 gets us where we're kind of going up and down. So let's put in our 5 stitches and then sort ourselves out from there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then from this one, oh, that's weird. That is weird. Does anybody else watch us on a big TV, or you have to restart YouTube? That's odd. Okay, and then we got 4 to the side. Just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one we're charting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's this. Oh no, not 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're right. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double, triple check. Pete's sakes. Geez, need to hem 2 pairs. I must be shrinking. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating every time, especially when an ad comes up. That is unfortunately a way that we make our money is by some of the ads. So not a lot, but some's better than none. Okay, so down here. Now this goes all the way. What do we have? 9 or 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10 of them. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 shy from the border. Yep, okay, good. There we go. Another way to just triple check everything's okay, and just make sure you're proper spacing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get those guys sorted. Work our way up in this little part of the flower. Yes, it sucks for a TV, but my cell is better. I did, but I'm on iPad. I looked up because you were quiet and realized I had a black screen. Oh, I'm having the same problem on my iPad too, says Lois to Pat. I had one ad, it went black while a spinny thing. I just thought my cable messed up again. I'm using my tablet. Weird. I wonder what's going on. I hear you on the hemming of the jeans, Deborah. I just hope I don't have to hem too many myself. Yeah, that's the benefit of having, free jeans, is you can take that extra time to hem them up, right? And it's easy to hem jeans too. Just download the pattern. Thanks for finding the free patterns. It's mine too. I mean, we spend enough on our craft supplies as it is. That when we can find a nice free pattern, especially one that's like continuous, like a stitch along like this one, It's a big cloister garden, you know, very classic Old English sort of style. I figure that I kind of got in my head about it when I heard that it was going to be that way, and it's kind of like it's kind of fun to do like a little mystery stitch along, you know. Not sure what's happening next. Kind of have an idea, but not quite sure, you know. But just willing to go along for the ride and the adventure, right? And so many people are doing it so different styles, different colors, between their canvases and the threads, and then the sides of the canvases. You know what count they're doing it on. Like it just yeah, it kind of makes everybody's a little special and unique. At least that's what I feel. And depending how this turns out in the end, my idea was, and I hope it comes to fruition, is that I will turn this into a very large clock, and it'll become the clock for the quilt shop. I'm going to make a couple of dining scarves after hemming. Dining scarves? You mean to go around your neck, you mean? One, two, three, four. Melanie says, yes, that's been happening to a lot of people, sorry. Mona did say some kind of trick to stop that happening. It included clicking on the 3 hamburger dots when the screen is black, but that's all I remember. Good luck. Uh-oh. Started crocheting my fluffy cat yesterday. It's going to be cute. I've been looking at some of the yards. I'm like, okay, I need to calm down. One project at a time. Not sure what Fox and Rabbit will become. I will just be excited to complete it after a long year of stitching. I just thought it'd be really kind of nice because of the way it's kind of centered out, right? And you can actually get clock arms that actually, they just magnet. So you just kind of magnet it there and then it does the whole dippity dippy thing. Or I can, you know, make a tiny little hole in there to pop it through. I just think it would be kind of cool, depending on what the size and what it's going to look like. I mean, it may just become, you know, something that I may light up. Maybe put some backlights behind it or something. I don't know. It's going to be, yeah, this cat is so adorable. Yep, yep. Oh, oops, where's our pattern? Where's our pattern? Where's our pattern? This one goes all the way out to the same 2 here. Okay. I need to scoot into the house, so I'm going to leave you on the be right back screen, okay? Sorry about that. And thank you for waiting. Appreciate it. Okay. Here. You just lay down, Sophie. I appreciate being outside waiting for me, but lay down. Go on. Hey, Natalie, how you doing? Welcome in. How was your vacation? How was your vacation? She went to Amsterdam. I'd like to go to Amsterdam. I think it would be one of the good fun places to go. I hear their bike trails are amazing. Like really all parts of Europe have amazing bike trails. Hey, Tracy Albert, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just working on the Fox and Rabbit. We're literally just working on it. Just having a good time. Oh, we did do this though. We finished that. Isn't that cute? Not cutest. I thought it turned out lovely. And cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you for gifting me with your time. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, so we're going to go here. I'm going to go straight down. Let's try and sort this one out here. I would totally let you know. I figured the planes are like relatively inexpensive hopping from little places to places apparently. So I would definitely I'd be going to see Miss Ellie, I'd go see Charlotte, I'd go see you, I'd go see we got Monica in Austria. I mean, why not? Why not? You know? Or kind of pick a common place where we're going to just kind of hop and meet up for the day and hang out or spend some time. It would be party, you betcha. My vacation was good except they dropped us off in Brussels and we had to find our way there with thousands of other passengers. Oh no. That seems kind of weird. Fend for yourself sort of attitude? Like, seems kind of odd. Great strategy, Lois. That's me in the Stitchy tent. Plenty of projects to choose from, different path of involvement, right? Or is it for her working on her cat or the eagle? Which is she working on right now? She said she started the cat. Okay, where we got. Okay, now we go here and back down for 4. 1. Tail there. I don't think we're going to make it all the way. Nope. One more? Maybe get one more. Ooh. Right, just down one more. That's it. We're good. We're good. Just flip it and grab a new thread. tuck these ones under here so we don't lose them and lose all our hard work. We don't want that. We'll pack our angry eyes if that happens, and we don't want that. There was track issues, and we finally got there 3 hours after we were... Oh, my goodness. What a headache. What a headache. And at least, hopefully with all the, communications, at least they were part in English as well. So you didn't have to stand around like you were like, what the heck is going on here? Okay, so now we have this one stitch here. And then a couple off to the sides. Draw a little piece of paper. We'll go here. And here and here. Once I get like April's all sorted, I'll go back and work on March a bit. But if I don't get it all sorted before I want to move on to May, then I'm fine with that too. I'm not going to be hard on myself about it or give myself, grief or make me feel bad about, choosing to do that instead of this or whatever. It's my project. I can do what I want with it. Don't let anybody else tell you that either. Dutch, French, German, and the languages of the country, plus English for all of the other. Good, good. Well, that's nice. We did pack up Saturday. I'm at home. I bet you are. I bet you it kind of feels weird, though, too. Because even flows in the driveway, right? Not like it's an empty spot. So I bet it feels a bit weird. How did the week go with all the fam jam? Hey, Deborah Davidson, how you doing? And Miss Lois is up in the mountains. She's up in the big hills. How's the weather up there? Probably so drastically different than Florida. Summer busy season for the Eurostar. No, they stopped the Eurostar in Brussels as they couldn't go any further. We couldn't leave the station either, so we had to catch 3 more trains. Oh boy, what the heck? Talk about headache. Well, I'm glad you survived. I'm glad you survived. Uh-oh. Mess here. What's happening? We're gonna clean up on aisle 2 here. What is happening? Go. Hello. Ha 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 ha. I bet you are. Such a drastic difference. It's like living on the yin and the yang. Is Pat with you too, or are you all... You're not by yourself, are you? Not saying there's anything wrong with that, because I literally just spent 2 weeks by myself, right? So, no judgment here. Just was curious. We're gonna go here for 4. Leftover chicken pasta, eaten back to stitching. Nice. What did we have? Oh yeah, I made open face. I tried to make stuffed chicken breast, but I put too much broccoli in it, and it kind of became open faced split chicken breast with broccoli and Havarti cheese on top. And there is left over that, but I haven't had lunch yet. I just had breakfast, so not just had breakfast, but I only had breakfast so far today. So I don't usually like to eat before stream, so I usually grab a snacky bit afterwards. So, but I had to go out to the store to grab some milk and stuff, so I thought I'd ask the boys what they wanted for dinner tonight, and Marcus said something about like shrimp. Alfredo, and I was like, dang, I can get behind that for sure. Shrimp Alfredo. So for sure. So I just need to go pick up some shrimps. We got the pasta. I think we got the Alfredo sauce. I tagged along on his vacation. He's out riding with his friends. Oh yes, fantastic. I'm glad. So did you pack up the trailer? I mean, pack up the bike on the trailer, and then you drove? Is that it? Just in case so you have wheels to get you around while you're there? Because that would be a long journey to be biking it and then go out biking, some more biking. Yeah, so shrimp Alfredo's what's for dinner. So I'll go pick up whatever ingredients I need from there. I'll maybe add some mushrooms to it for sure. Gotta get a little veggie in there. So they say. I mean, people keep telling me. Oh, awesome! Nice. Okay, I will. Has anybody else made any posts to the Facebook page? I can do a share. I can share and share. I miss those from when we used to do them way back on the 12-hour streams, showing people's projects and what they had working on. So happy we were like the inventor of that in our channel, like of having a show and tell for people. All those years. Bye-bye, lovely people. I have to go. I want to have dinner here. I will rewatch Thursday. Okay, big hugs, Ms. Annie-O. You take care. Hope you're good. Love ya. If you got time, hopefully you can hang out tomorrow on the Zoom. Yes, but the bars out in the back of the truck. Roads are too narrow for my liking. Oh yeah, likes. But that's because they're country roads, right? Country roads take me home to the place I belong. See you next. Oh yeah, right. You guys are doing the quilting thing. Fantastic. I want pictures. Live vicariously through you guys. Okay, that's one little corner done. Look at that go. Now we just need to do the same thing here and here. Alright, so let's tie that up at the end here, and then we'll come start up at the center and work our way out, okay? Now I got that song in my head. Oh. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Cheersy, cheersies. Listening while I drive always. Hands on the wheels. 2 and 10. I can't see Facebook, but I am expecting my new factory free refurbished 2025 Apple Pro laptop Manana! The old 2013 girl needs to retire. Yes, she does. I was going to ask about that because you said, you know, once we're done with the camping thing, you know, maybe when I was like, oh, they're not cheap though. That's the thing. But I'm glad you got it refurbished because that's what my laptop is. The one that Marcus took with him because it was better than the one that was left behind, right? So, yeah, I'm definitely, especially if you're alt tabbing and you got lots of screens going up and you know got things in the background, apps and stuff like that, and you're zooming or Discord chatting or playing a game or all of the above. We have always ridden from Illinois to Smoky Mountains. One thing I don't like is riding on the interstates. Too fast for me. Yeah, they're probably doing $140. That's why. Leadfoot Larry's. I say that because I'm one myself. Okay, I think it was on the 5th one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one. Yes, exactly. 1. Oops. Right in there. I've got 4. 5. I'm going to start going this way for 5. Is it 5? Oh, it is. It's 5 because it's the center one. I thought maybe I messed that one up because I only went 4, but this one is 5. Whew, okay. Looking forward to it. I think we had numbers exchanged. I think you guys did. I think you guys did have a numbers exchanged from the last time. But take care. Kid is being funny, playing a song, Suds in the Bucket. Suds in the bucket. That is funny. There's probably suds all over your place. So hubby was a truck driver, so he goes fast everywhere, right? Yeah. You don't really want to mess with those guys. I've seen some of the like trucker vids on YouTube where people are amazingly stupid, brake checking a semi. Like, are you kidding me? What is your major malfunction in life that would think that you could do that without any issues or consequences? Like, are you kidding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Did I feel like I made a mistake here? Hold on, let's go back. Let's just focus on the one section at a time here. This is what happens when things get a little too cray-cray. I bought this one as a factory refurbished laptop and she served me so well for 12 and a half years, but she won't accept the latest updates process. Yeah, and that's almost what's happening with Walt too, because he's 10 years old, right? So Kent's got a new mind for Walt. So here's hoping he'll be okay. But we'll probably have that done before the weekend. I said, let me just finish off the one quilt I'm working on at the moment, so because it's the last member's quilt, and I'm just finishing it up, and then I can mail it off. And then I don't like driving a car on the country roads here, and amazed at the bikes that overtake. Yeah, no kidding, right? They're just like bumming it along. Okay, I'm on the right one. Oh, we're taking a trike to Wisconsin next month, going to meet up with cousins I haven't seen in 6 years. No way, Deborah! What the heck? That's amazing! And I bet you guys will look at each other and go, I haven't changed a bit! You're like just the same, but older. Like, you know, that's what we all are. Why is there 3 in between here? 1, 2, 3, when there's only supposed to be 2. What did I do wrong? Oh. Oopsies. Oopsies. Can I fix this? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, so if I leave... Hold on. Need to fix this. I was wondering what was going on. I had my mistake. There we go. I miscounted. It's like there's something going on. I knew I just had to figure it out. Okay, I did. Now can we save it? I think we can. Yeah, I bet. Oh my goodness. Mine's about that old. I don't like the idea of losing all that info. Printer code doesn't work either, so printing notebooks for info is... Oh. You can save all your stuff onto little drives, right? Because we use drives to, you know, when we're doing filming and stuff like that. I just, you know, it saves onto there, and then, you know, you can get transferred. Just label the drive, save all the information onto it, and then from there you're good to go, right? Or put it up in a cloud. And they can grab it with the new system, right? Or if you get your new system first, you can hook the two up together and just do a transfer of files over, right? Look at me all speaking the tech lingo like I even know what I'm talking about. Not. A little bit. Like to get a visit to the Orange County Fair, which opened this week. Oh, very nice. Are you going to take any of the kids, or are you just going to putter about yourself? Or take Eric? See if somebody wants to go with you. I'd go with you if I wasn't, you know, so many thousands of miles away. I'd go with you. I like a good fair. We can grab a corn dog and then go home, because that's how it would have to happen. I'd have to be right near a bathroom if I had a corn dog. Okay, so this one we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a space of 2 in between. Yes, there is. Nice. Yay, we did something right. Okay. Thought something was a little off when it was like, wait a second. Okay, we'll figure it out. We just needed to kind of plug a little bit more at it to figure out what the problem was. We got it. We sorted it. Oops. Okay, that missed the hole. So let's go back up and come back down in the right hole. here. And then 2 down here. Right? Yes. Two. Oh, there's the 2 and then the 1 here. Save anything to a portable hard drive. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, definitely. Not worked in sauerkraut? Yeah. I bet you it's delicious. 1, 2, 3. Get a new thread after this. 2. Okay, and then this one goes all the way down, and all the way up, and all the way down, and all the way up. So go finish off the row. 2 more to finish off the row on the first stitch. There we go. Okay. Flip over, grab some more. Alright. Yeah, my favorite thing about a fair was definitely a corn dog. That'd be my definite go-to. Go find me a corn dog for sure. Second would be funnel cake, but I usually kind of would get that just before heading home. And then usually find some fudge. Maybe some chocolate fudge around there somewhere, or a chocolate vanilla fudge swirl. That would be delicious. Or a maple fudge. I think that's pretty much it. I didn't really like the candy apples. I always thought they were too hard and weird, like trying to break through glass. Or the mini donuts, cinnamon sugar or powdered mini donuts. Watching that little machine, little sploop bloop sploop it out, then bump it up on the oil, and then flip it over, and then blip 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 on the oil, and then hours of entertainment. I have issues with the new computer being able to read info from older computer. Tried that a time or 2. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely hard drives. Portable hard drives is definitely the way to go. Hey, Irish lady. Good afternoon. Stopping in for lunch and try to cool off. Hope your day. It is going fantastic because, 1, you guys are here with me, and I appreciate it very much for hanging out. Okay. And 2, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I'd show you the Sophie, but she's on the floor. It's cooler down there for her. So, yeah, it's a little breezy here. It feels like it's kind of calmed down a little bit. It was very aggressive this morning. So. But other than that, it is great. So cheers. Cheers, hello. You want to hop up in your bed? Hop up in your bed. Look at your treat. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up, hoppity, hoppity, hop, up, up, hop, 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 hop. Hop, up, Sophie. Hop, up, Sophie. Hop, up, Sophie. Hop, up, Sophie. It's like, oh, Mom, just give me the treat. Why you always gotta bug me? I'm an old lady now. Oh, last one. Package is empty. It's a good thing Miss Allison just sent you some cookies. Yeah. Good thing Miss Allison sent you some cookies. There you go. Pop. Yeah. You're so smart. You're so smart. Based on the available information about the Orange County Fair, which is open today, July 22nd, 25, from 11 to 11, there are some of the deep-fried goods being featured. Ooh! Stuff I can't have, I can live vicariously through others. Fried Snickers, fried Twinkies, fried Oreos, fried cheesecake, fried butter, fried banana splits, fried ice cream. All right, what would anybody have out of that pile? A Snickers, no, because it's got nuts in it. I'd take a Twinkie, an Oreo, the cheesecake, and maybe the banana split. Me goggles, Dweety. All right, let's continue with this flower. We're finishing off this whole section here today before we're ending stream, so I'm telling you that right now. We're not leaving until this corner is done. D-O-N-E, done. Okay? So tuck in. We're going to be a little bit longer. If I don't get it done on stream today, I will not finish it until the next time I stream it. And I want to make sure that this corner, at least I had 2 corners done. And then I can hopefully motivate myself to get another corner done by the next time we stream this project. We have the Stitcher's Paradise we still need to work on too. That is our black canvas and our nice bright colored threads. Can't chew the nuts? Gum them to death. I would have to try the butter just because, right? Kind of make you wonder. Is it just like a donut hole with butter inside of it? Like, or is it cinnamon and sugar? Is it, do you dip it? What's involved here? I need to know. Sounds like a good time though. Sounds like a good time. Okay, so we got the 2 there. Now we need to work on this one, and that is only 2 more. Right. Nope. This goes all the way to the end. Okay, let's just focus on that so we don't get sidetracked and make a mess. Okay, so this goes all the way to the end, and then the other one goes all the way to the end. Yeah, right? All the fried goodness. And you can usually get some really good French fries there too. Like some really good crispy, shoestringy, if you like the shoestringy, or crinkle cut, or the big potato that gets all like spiral. And so it's like a big swirly French fry or chip or something. Mozzarella meatballs on a stick, bacon wrapped carnitas burrito, deep fried apple pie, deep fried pineapple on a stick. Oh, I'd take that for sure. Deep fried filet mignon on a stick, cheddar bacon donut. Oh my gosh. Deep fried cheese curds, mac and cheese bites, shrimp and cheese jammers. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, that's right. I'm just eating vicariously through the chat. I'm like, oh, I'm full. It sounds pretty tasty, some of it. Even if you only had like 2 bites, you kind of shared it with somebody or something. I can't imagine trying to eat all that. Well, there's some like people that have YouTube channels. I forget what some of them are called. There's a few of them that they go out and try all the foods at the fairs and tell you, what's the highlights and the low lights, and sometimes like when they got the barbecue cook-offs or like rib fests and stuff like that, they'll go to those and let you know, like, oh, this sauce is the best, or these guys and these guys, or whatever. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, you can. Oh, Melissa Makes Quilts, how you doing? Welcome in, my dear. How you doing, Miss Melissa? What's up with you today? Happy Tuesday. Working on our fox and rabbit cross stitch. We're getting there. It's taking time. We're trying to do another one just like this one, but in this corner. So the cholesterol's through the roof. You'd have to be popping your cholesterol pills for sure before that. My goodness, eh? Yikes. Let's be crazies. So they must have like, it must be like a cube of like frozen butter. It has to be. It'd have to be frozen to be able to not melt into a puddle of melted butter in the oil. So they must take the frozen cube of butter, dip it in a batter like you would, you know, I don't know, or maybe even like funnel cake batter or something like that. And then fry it that way. And then, do you have a sauce with it? Could be just like a buttered nugget at that point in time. Butter nuggets. Instead of having like the bun with the butter on it, it's the bun with the butter in it. Okay, so now we got this one here. Oh no, here. 2. Yeah, that seems to make sense. Yeah, it would have to be. I'm like, it couldn't survive. It couldn't survive the oil. Okay, now go all the way down. Is this the right one? Well, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, did I do one too many on that one? Oops, I might have done one too many on that one. Elephant ears. Oh, that's a like a kind of pan, or no, sorry, like a bannock, isn't it? And then it's like a fried bread with like cinnamon and sugar on it. Isn't that what it is? I could be wrong. I think we have them as beaver tails up here in Canada. Sometimes the dough is already seasoned with the cinnamon and they just sprinkle the sugar on top, or sometimes it's just a dough and then they sprinkle cinnamon sugar on top. So it depends on how close to the authentic beaver tails place is. You know, sometimes you can get them with, you know, all sorts of flavorings on the tails, like strawberries and sauces and all sorts of things. So sometimes you get scoops of ice cream or whatever, but my favorite was one that had the dough was already mixed together with like a cinnamon sugar and a cinnamon, I guess cinnamon sugar too, because must have been brown sugar in there too. And then they fried it and it was all like so delicious. And then they like sprinkled, like slathered a little butter on top and then sprinkled cinnamon sugar on there too. Just vicariously through your video while I do house chores. And they still have to be done. I hear you. I hear you. You're dropping your toys. What's going on? Huh? What you doing? Yeah, I would think the fries too. We had banana cheesecake last night for Tyson's birthday. Oh, that sounds good. Banana cheesecake. Did that just have, like, was it banana flavoring in the cream cheese mixture against the crust? Or was it just sliced bananas on top of cream cheese? So it says that the melon ball butter pieces are frozen solid, and then you can choose to coat the butter in a mixture of light brown sugar and cinnamon for a sweet version. Ooh. And then with the dough covered on top of it. How decadent. Sounds very, very decadent. I'm confused here. Where am I going? Down here. So we need to go up. Back to work for me, but you guys have a good rest of the week. So yes, see you Saturday, Irish. Big hugs to you. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think I'll probably just have some soup, something light for for lunch. Or I might just grab something while I'm out and about at the grocery store. Grab something really quick. Alright, and then here. 4. Yeah, right. So I probably shouldn't put butter in my air fryer. No, probably not unless you're battering it up first. There's only a couple deep fried foods that I really enjoy. Like I said, a corn dog, but of course I can't eat those anymore. So you know, Crohn's disease and all that fun good stuff, right? But it is nice to remember what it once was like, going to a fair and enjoying all the goodies with no regrets. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Like, be ball of butter, right? Like, wow. Could I just sit around the dinner? Hey, let's fry up little balls of butter and sell them. They'll be a hit. And like, yeah, they are. But I do like to see that when the fairs are in town and stuff like that, is like what is all in there that's fried, because it's usually quite the concoction of all fried goodies. So obviously Oreos, Snickers, banana splits, you name it, it's all there. Oops, that was not in the hole. There we go. So I'm going to have to leave. These ads are driving me nuts. I'm sorry, Pat. I'm sorry. We don't control that. It's all YouTube. I feel bad. I'm sorry. We get a tri-tip meal and get Toll House chocolate chip cookies at the fair. Ooh. Oh, those are, you get like the big buckets. I've never had the opportunity to get one of those. There wasn't any where, you know, the fairs that we were at that had the big Toll House chocolate chip cookie bucket. I've seen them though. I've seen those YouTubers and stuff that go around to all the fairs and eat all the goodies. You know, bucket of fries, bucket of chocolate chip cookies, bucket of popcorn. You know. No, don't apologize. It's just the way it is. It's okay. Big hugs. Love you, Pat. Okay, and then this one goes all the way down. Okay. Yeah, that worked out way better. And we just have one little flower on the other side here to do, just like this one. we just need to do the little bits up there. Sorry, tickle. Have a little bit more of my tea. Oh, they are so good. The both seem like the healthiest option. Cookie Bucket lasts us about a week. I don't think chocolate chip cookies will last in our house that long. Especially the ones I've made recently disappear pretty quick. I keep getting YouTube notices of hoarder videos. I can't watch them. It makes me want to purge my house more. I find some of them are like really quite bad. I mean, there's some sad houses out there that clearly have not been looked after. Right? I usually get the magic salt trick or what's the other one? Oh, this insurance company or blah blah blah. I was like, oh, Pete's sakes, go away. Okay, now we have one here. Two. I'll say drink apple cider vinegar. Yeah, same. That's what mine are. Or I get, oh, it's the Douglas bed or something like that, you know. But sometimes it's always like the same ones over and over and over. Or it's, you know, it's just a little silly sometimes. Here. Okay. One more flower down. Looks good. Looks real good. Cedar pie? Yeah, those two, right? Like, I don't have anything to brag about, people, so, you know. I always have my sewing clutter. That's a must. I can't be creative or functioning in such a manner without some sort of, you know, clutter. It's just who I am. Okay, two more. We got one little more flower to do. Let's do the last one here. Now this was the 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one here, so. I almost had a robin in the shop earlier this morning. It was bouncing around outside the shop. I could see it a little bit. And then came up onto the top step and just kind of looked like it was looking to come in. I was like, that would not be a good thing. Don't come into the shop. I don't think it could figure out how to get through the screen, but just saying. I was like, whoa, you coming for a visit, bruh? Okay, so now we're going to go 4 to the left. Okay, and then there's a space of 1. And then there's 4. They do sound quite happy today, don't they? We've had some like seeds, like chia seeds and other like little seeds that we were going to do some microgreens with, but they kind of expired, so I've been tossing them all out into the yard and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, the birds can have them. Uh-oh. Got a problem. And I like it that you guys can hear them so prominently, like with them being just in the trees around us here. It's definitely a most peaceful and relaxing environment. And then I had this is a light pink in this corner here, and then this little, I guess it kind of almost looks like a little bit of a ladder sort of look that's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares long, goes around here in each corner of this canvas here. It goes from here to here. It's going to be a darker pink. It's going to be, or is it the light pink? Is that the light pink? I think it was the light pink. There we go. It was going to be the light pink. It was going to help surround that. So that'll look really pretty, I think. That little arch around there. Go around there. Tuk, 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 tuk. Okay, now this one goes all the way down to one past. Okay, so here, all the way across. Oops. There we go. Just came up in the wrong spot. Even if you're off by like one little thread as you're coming into either in or out of the little hole, the one little thread off will definitely set your project off. Just looking at it, you'll be like, why does that look so weird over there? It's because just one little bit you were off. Okay, and then from there it is a short row of 4 and then another long row. Okay, so let's do the short. And then once I get this done, I'll be like, yay, I'm halfway there! On the April's part. That's it. Hey, halfway is better than no way. Alright, so this one is another long one all the way to the end, or almost to the end, one stitch from the end. Okay. Again, see right there, it was one little thread over. Makes a big difference. Be as consistent as possible with your stitches to make it a nice even look. It will deter from the overall image if you're not trying to be exact. Every in and out of the canvas. Well, that's exactly it, step by step, right? Okay, and then the next one is a short one here. And then I guess we should work our way up on one side and then the other. Okay, here is a 2. And this one is 3. 2, 3. Okay, and then from here is a 4. I think doing this in like a variegated thread would really be funky too. It almost looked like a mixed lace or something. Like a mixed medium sort of lace. Two over here. One, two, three. Yes, it is. It's a 4. I prefer 14 count for when I can see the holes, especially when I'm streaming and I'm looking from this and then up to a screen and then back to this and at a screen going like a flip and flop. It's so much easier for me just to focus. I kind of like I see the hole, I stab the hole sort of thing. It honestly is just easier for me to do it as a on stream sort of project. I just find them easier. Though I do absolutely adore the look of Linden. It's just like almost like top notch sort of scale to it, I feel. Um, but yeah, I just don't. It's easier for me to stitch on this, so I do. It's fine. I'm happy with what I produce. So. Clean up fabric softener smells good, but slimy feel. I have had a fabric softener spill for sure. That was a very permeating smell for quite some time. All right, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had it once. Remember the we use pods now because of our front loading wash machine, but the cold Tide would have this like the big jug, and then you put your little cup underneath of it, and then hit the button and filled it to the line in the cup, right? Well, this had gone so sticky to the point where I did the soap one day, and this was at the old house in Hillsburg. And I guess it had jammed up with some dried soap, and I like filled it up into the wash machine, and off it went. I come back and it had peed down the whole front of the wash machine. It was like, oh, that was forever to clean up too. I was like, what the heck? And then I ended up cleaning up all around the nozzle so it wouldn't do it again. But we did lose quite a bit of soap. I was very irritated. All right, so up here for 4. Here. Now here for 4. Hey, Chris is so crafty. It is. I'm quite pleased with it so far, right? So, and you got to do that up on this corner, and then over on this corner, and then there's a lighter pink little border going to go around here. You can't really see it overly well here on the. There, we can kind of see it better there. Okay. So that'll go around the outside edges too. And I use a little highlighter to help keep me on track, but you know, sometimes I need it, sometimes I don't. I've done okay so far with this one. So. Oops, sorry. Back to desk. This is something I don't see at home. Clouds floating by at eye level and below. You're up too high. They were the angels. Like, oh, we do got some clouds here. Hey, the quilted compound. How you doing? Lois is up in the mountains. Just feeling closer to God. Alright, this last little bit, and then this flower is done. And we accomplished something today, people. Nice. Oops, sorry, I forgot I left you outside. Nice. Like that. So pretty. I just printed like the one side because our printer was not acting like super smart for the past little bit. I would ask it to print off things and it wouldn't. And then I would ask it to print off things and it would. And I'm very confused by such things. Oh, there we go. So that's I can kind of see a little bit better of it there. Oh, desk. There we go. Okay. And then what goes in here is a nice little flowery bit that goes in there in between. I only have two complete, but I made a mistake on one of these and I had to end up ripping it all the way out. So it was like, forget it, whatever. It happens. It's all right. Okay. Does anybody have any questions before we say goodbye today? It is. And you got to work on it, right? Maybe work on mine and say, I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. I would love to see your work on it. And then, of course, our weekend project behind me, that is the July giveaway project. It is the, I think, Wedding Ring by Teresa Down Under. If you go to the Saturday stream, it is in the link below, and it is a free pattern. So feel free to come and stitch with us on that one, okay? I'm only going to be doing 9. That's still a lot of work I still have to do for 9 squares because every single one of those things has got, like, a lot of fabric in it, like a lot of colors. So it's very intensely putting it together, right? But cheers, everybody. Hold on, I finished my tea before I go into my Gatorade. Cheers. My father put dish soap in dishwashing machine once. My stepmom didn't know whether to laugh or cry or do my father lie. We had bubbles everywhere. At least it was laughter. I do have a light purple one, and I was using it. As you could tell, it was kind of checked off previously what I had done. So, but it just kind of made me keep in the guideline to just. I didn't feel the need to print off more than one page, right? So, I was just happy I got this part done. So, and I could still get this done, and I could still work on this border, all within like the March and April and May sort of thing. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out there, Miss Melissa. And see Miss Ovie. Oh, she's all curled up. She's all curled up, but and thank you for anybody who came along and partook in this one. It was the Pop and I's anniversary little Meeser Mousers. Okay, I'll actually hold on. Let me pop that there for a second, and I'll show you the book that I got it from. There's a few of them. Oh, shoe. Okay. So there's the one I did for us. I still have some parts to add. Okay. And then there's this cute one right here. And then there's that cute one right there with the cake. That's why when you could actually do this one, I think, like as a birthday, if you just did one of the mice, right? Like this one. And then eliminate that one, and you could do it like as a little happy birthday one. And then there's this cute one right here. So they make great wedding gifts for somebody, even like a little birth announcement. I think this one, a little happy birthday, you know, especially for 21, you're kind of legit everywhere sort of thing, you know. So, and this, I got it from this magazine, and it was gifted to me from the UK. As you can tell, it has the British pounds right there. Okay. And this is called Cross Stitch Cards, but I've turned it into just a cross stitch. You can see the little wedding ones right down there. Okay, wedding day one. Isn't it cute? So if you want to take a look for that one, have at her. It is super cute. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And of course, I used our colors that we got married with because we got married with green and white. Okay. So if there's no questions, then we will see the members of our channel, who I really greatly appreciate you helping out our channel by, buying us a coffee or tea. I'm a tea drinker myself. And Sophie Treats, those and the bonuses of getting a chance to win the quilt that we work on. So you do actually have to be a member of our channel, a paid member. So only those will be invited. So if you want to become a member, click below. Join. Just pennies. Just pennies. Yeah, we hang out for a few hours on every second Wednesday and work on the project. I end up giving it away. So we appreciate all of you very, very much. And have a fantastic day. And we'll see you on Saturday. Okay? Where we're going to finish this off. We're going to finish that off and then share the pattern that we're going to do for August's. Okay? All right. Take care. You going to say goodbye, Sophie? You going to say goodbye? Say bye. Laters. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon.